We are a body like Bruce, and we bring you everything we can on the late, great, legendary martial artist, superstar, Bruce Lee. We found this 1971 booklet on Bruce Lee's movie The Big Boss. There he is in action. It starred Bruce Lee, Maria Yi, James Dean, and the very pretty Noor Miao. It's directed by Lo Wei. And it's all in Chinese. Here's Lo Wei. Usually plays the detective on a lot of Bruce Lee movies. His brother is Fist of Fury. He's the Japanese guy that Bruce Lee defeats in the dojo. And the traitor, the Chinese that's working for the Japanese, which Bruce Lee eliminates. He's also away. So these are the stills of that particular movie. There's Bruce Lee with Lo Wei. Raymond Chow. Looks like Lo Wei. Noor Miao. Maybe it's Maria Yi. And there he is in action. This guy's really funny. He's in Fist of Fury 2, etc. He's natural comic. James Dean, who most movies we've seen him in, the old classics, he basically fights the same style as here. And it's all here in Chinese. There he is with Maria Yi. He's Noor Miao. In famous scenes. She's very pretty in her day, right? This must be Maria Yi. Yeah. And here's a synopsis. We could possibly enlarge that. We didn't realise it was actually in English. Let's have a look at that. The Big Boss synopsis. Ching Chao-an, a Chinese young man, hopes to start life anew in Bangkok, where he works in an ice factory. The factory owner, Sa Mi, is known as a prominent figure in the overseas Chinese society, but in secret he is an underground boss operating a huge chain of vice dens. One day, several fellow workers of Ching's run into their boss's secret deeds. They notice something unusual inside several ice blocks, but they are summoned away to the management while trying to take a close look. They are never seen again. The incident has started quite a stir inside the factory, where the action hots up with the management resorting to violence. Ching springs to the workers' defence. He turns out to be an able fighter. In order to iron out the situation, Shah promotes Ching to the post of a foreman. The young man is lured into thinking that Shah is a kind elderly man. Ching returns to his quarters. He is soon informed of the rough treatment a worker received inside a local casino. The man has been cheated and then beaten up. Ching rushes to the scene. He finds out the man being held responsible is nobody but Shah, who also runs the casino. undecided on which side he should take. Ching sends the workers home. This results in his being misunderstood by his friends, including his sweetheart Lin Hao Mei. While being tortured by the desolation, Ching comes to know a prostitute named Wu Ming. She pours out her grievances, all pointing to the fact that Xia is a wicked character. Fully convinced, Ching sets out to investigate Xia's evil deeds, even eventually come to light. His evil deeds eventually come to light. The ice factory is used as a cover-up and actually manufactures drugs. Ching finds drug parcels and even dead bodies of the missing workers stuffed inside the ice blocks. In a fit of rage, Ching cracks down on the setup, killing many racketeers, but his girlfriend is later found to have been abducted. Ching confronts Xia in his quiet villa. A clash ensued. Having dispatched Xia in a deadly duel, he leaves in the company of his love. End. Well, this doesn't sound like a very good synopsis. It sounds all wrong. Like, okay, basically he is taken to his cousins by his uncle and decided a new life because he probably gets into trouble where he lives, fights and all that sort of stuff. So he's made this promise. He's got this necklace on his mother's deathbed that he's not going to fight again or something like that. He's keeping this promise, and he meets all the cousins, etc. Maria Yi's character, she's got a thing for him instantly, and he gets work at the ice factory, and this foreman thinks he's a band leader, all this sort of stuff. He's real nana. And then a couple of the workers go missing, the cousins, this guy here, because he pushes the ice or something and it hits this. You see there's a piece of wood there, right? It wasn't there before. Suddenly there's a piece of wood there, it hits it, ice breaks open, and they find these drugs, right? But after work they get told, oh, the boss wants to see them because, yeah, so you got workers, all this sort of stuff, and then they end up disappearing because they knew what it was, drugs, right? But they wouldn't say anything. They wouldn't take the money, the bribe, so they were knocked off by this boss of the factory, etc. Packed into ice, and then they're all wondering. James Tien's character here, he's wondering where they disappeared to. So him and another one, probably this guy at the back here, go to investigate. They end up getting beaten up and murdered, packed in the ice. They disappear, anyone's looking for them. He's supposed to go find out about them. He did run around, but he gets invited to dinner after work by the boss, the foreman, right? The boss at the ice factory. He goes there, he ends up getting drunk, wakes up, he's with this prostitute, etc, etc. And he ends up going back because his girlfriend walks past because maybe she does the laundry for it or something like that, but she's not very happy. So he goes back, and this woman tells him, oh yeah, they're up to no good at that factory and all this sort of stuff. So he goes investigating, and he gets caught by Tony Liu. There's a gang snooping around, and he beats them all up, and he goes back home or something and finds out all the cousins are dead, even the little boy, but his little girlfriend's missing, right? So he goes looking for her, confronts the boss, because he got crap, because he's supposed to, investigate and all that. He comes back and says, oh, where were you, all this sort of stuff, and he says, oh, so much for you, because he got invited to dinner with the boss. So his cousins that didn't like it, but yeah, they end up getting killed by these bad guys, and he goes to investigate, gets caught by this guy and his gang, punches one guy, the supervisor or something like that, the ex-foreman, through the wood here with the 1-inch punch, all this sort of stuff, right? Yeah, kills the boss, and then the cops come and take him away because he's killed all those people, right? He doesn't just walk off with his dearly beloved. Okay, he leaves in the company of his love. Yeah, okay, so he got that right there. She's walking along with him while he gets arrested by the cops. Yeah, so it's pretty good synopsis. Synopsis. Ching Cha Wan, yeah, Chinese worker. And he fights the bad guys. Here's the cast here. Did it say Mandarin or malaria? I think it's Mandarin. Yeah, I suppose she's maybe a Thai, maybe not. Okay, so yeah, that's basically that explained. We can't tell you what the Chinese says because we don't speak Chinese, right? Okay, I'll make it smaller. Yeah, we don't know what this says. Probably talks about the Big Boss. You know, this is the Chinese side of it, this is the English side of it. Yeah. We've watched this movie like thousands of times and we still enjoy it. There are versions where the blood scenes are cut out of it. Like you might get a version that's 95 minutes and you might get, say, an Australian version which is 101. You might get the Chinese version which is 120 minutes or something, you know. Yeah. Different censorships, different editing, different countries, etc. So we hope that you enjoyed this short video on this particular item that we found. If you speak Mandarin or Cantonese, whatever this is written in, it'd be great if you could tell us what that says. That'd be fantastic. Okay, and also what this says. Okay. Always interested in this. Unfortunately, we can't read Mandarin or Cantonese, let alone speak it. But it'd be great if someone out there, a Chinese viewer or Chinese subscriber, can do that for us. That'd be great. So thank you for taking time to watch this, our latest video upload. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like. Subscribe to us. Add your comments below. Tell us all about it. What does this mean? What's it say? And we'll get back to you on that as soon as we can. And you go share it with all your family, friends and others, your Chinese friends and so forth, who are hardcore, maybe hardcore Bruce Lee fans.